Hi and hello, Rays fans, and welcome to this presentation of Rays Baseball. First game of this second homestand, this series here against the hated Houston Astros. Blake Snell is 0-1 on the season with a 1.69 ERA, and his last start he had a no decision versus the Red Sox. Went 4 innings pitched, 3 hits and an earned run, 2 walked, and 8 struck out. And the first pitch here in St. Pete. And we're underway, a called strike to Michael Brantley. Alex Bregman. The first pitch him is put into play. It looks like it'll get down for a base hit. The second baseman, Brandon Lowe, tried to dive for it, but couldn't get it. So it'll be a one-out single for Alex Bregman. Signs. As that one is put into play, grounded right to Snell. It'll be the catcher, Perez, picking it up. He's got no play. And just like that, the Astros have men on first and second with only one out. The 3-0 to Alvarez, and it'll be outside for ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to load the bases for Snell. As that pitch is put into play right to the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi, and the Rays are going to get out of it. They load the bases with one out. Snell picks up a couple of strikeouts. No runs given up in the first. And on the mound for the Astros, it's their ace as well, Justin Verlander. He's 1-2 on the year with a 6.35 ERA. Full count here to Meadows. And it'll be way high for ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Austin Meadows. The payoff. And it's outside for ball 4. So the second walk issued by Verlander in this first inning. And now the Rays have base runners at first and second with 2 outs. The count to Kiermaier. It swung on a miss. So Kiermaier strikes out in 3 pitches. 3 strikeouts, 2 walks for Verlander in the first. Been a busy inning for both teams. No runs, though, through 1. Guarded pitchers, 2 Cy Young Award winners. The payoff to Correa, and it's inside for ball 4, so a leadoff walk will be issued to Correa. It's the second given by Snell, and now there's 1 on with no outs. And looks like it could be something similar to that here. The payoff to Reddick will be low, so a couple of walks to get this second inning started, so Astros with base runners at first and second, free of charge. The 1-0 to Brantley is swung on right to the third baseman. Wendell tags the runner, and he got a double play. A bit unconventional. Tagged the runner heading to third, through to second for the second out. We're scoreless. Headed to the bottom of the second. Clean. The 2-1 to Wendell here is chopped through the middle. It'll be the second baseman Altuve chasing into play. Will not be in time. Wendell runs out a leadoff single. It'll be a base hit for him. Zunino is out as the starting catcher, at least for the time being, as Perez is going to pop that one up. It'll be the right fielder, Reddick, underneath of it to retire the side. So Wendell, here in this second, gets a leadoff single, but the next 3 batters are retired. We're tied at 0 through 2. Baseman Reddick, the pitch. And that one is going to be shot fair for a base hit. Picked up by Renfroe, and it'll be a leadoff single for Alex Bregman. He gets his second hit of the day over a guy like perhaps Brandon Lowe. As that one is going to get into fair territory. It'll be a base hit, and they'll wave around Bregman from third. The throw not in time. The Astros take a 1-0 lead. As that pitch is grounded to the shortstop, Adames throws to second for the out, and to first base for the second. It's another double play here for the Rays defense. They give up a run, though, on an RBI single by Yordan Alvarez. It's 1-0 Astros. The 1-2 to Choi. And it's grounded right to the pitcher, Verlander, who'll pick it up with ease and throw to first to retire the side. The Rays go down in order. 1-2-3 here in the third. Astros take a 1-0 lead. The 2-0 pitch on its way, and it's popped up. The first baseman, Choi, is underneath of it for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Astros here in the fourth, as the Rays look to come back from a 1-0 deficit when we come back. Another low called pitch, the 2-0. And it's put into play by Renfroe. That one's going to get down. It'll probably be 2. It rolls back to the wall, chased by the right fielder, Reddick. Hunter Renfroe gets to second base. It'll be a leadoff double. First extra base hit of the day for the Rays. 6th double of the season for Renfroe. Shape after the last couple of days. As that one is driven by Kiermaier, the right fielder Reddick goes back to the wall, and it's gone. The Rays on a 2-run homer by Kevin Kiermaier take a 2-1 lead here in the fourth. It's the fourth shot for Kiermaier of the season. Batting fifth today, he comes up big. Yanni Chirinos. As that one is going to be a base hit for Martinez. It's going to go back to the wall. It'll be a 2-out double, it looks like, for Jose Martinez. Man in their lineup, Michael Perez, as he swings in at that first pitch. It'll be the left fielder Brantley under it, so that will retire the side. The Rays do take a lead. It's 2-1 Tampa Bay after a 2-run homer by Kevin Kiermaier. Came into the game just batting .222 as he shoots that one into deep center. It'll be Kiermaier underneath of it to retire him. So 1-2-3 inning for Snell. Rays now have a 2-1 lead headed to the bottom of the fifth as they look to build onto it. The pitch from Verlander is swung on and missed. So Verlander there picking up his 9th strikeout. Erases a 2-out walk. Rays are now up 2-1 through 5. To the club from Houston, the 3-1 to Altuve is taken low for ball 4, so it'll be a walk to Altuve. He reaches base for the second time today. Zone regard. The 2-1 to Gurriel is swung on and missed. The runner goes, and Altuve will be there in time for a stolen base. It'll be Diego Castillo to come out. In 8 appearances, he's got an 0-2 record with a 2.57 ERA. Castillo comes in to face him. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Castillo comes in to face a batter, strikes him out. The Rays keep their 2-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the 6th. The 1-0 pitch to Martinez, and that one is going to be lined right to the second baseman Altuve, and that will retire the side. Rays get a walk in this inning, but that's it. They're going to have to take their 2-1 lead through 6. Castillo has struck out the only batter he's facing. Now that one is going to get back to the wall for a double. It's a leadoff double, in fact, for the shortstop Correa. His second of the season, and now maybe the move to keep Castillo out bites you in the rear. The 3-0 pitch to Reddick, and it's outside for ball 4, so now Castillo has gotten the Rays in a jam. Runners at first and second with no outs. Season to date. Stubbs put down the bunt, and he does. It'll be the third baseman Wendell gets the out at second, and that's going to be the only play. And now it will be Colin Poche to replace Castillo. Poche in 8 appearances has an 0.96 ERA. The pitch from Poche, and it's going to be popped up. The right fielder Meadows is going to be under it. He's going to have to throw it home quickly. And he does. The runner from third is going to tag up, and the throw is off. So on the sacrifice fly for Brantley, this game is going to be tied up at 2. Bregman here, the pitch. And that one is going to be flied off the bat. The right fielder Meadows is going to be there for the catch. That one looked like it could have been out of the park. Thankfully, it died out there in the outfield. We're knotted up at 2. 7th inning stretch time here in St. Pete. It is Brad Peacock to come out for the Astros. In 6 appearances, he has a 1.13 ERA. Angels at 11-5. The payoff to Lau, and it's swung on and missed. Stubbs throws to first to complete the strikeout. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rays here in the 7th. It's now a tie game, 2-2 at the end of 7. Oliver Drake comes out now to start the 8th. In 9 appearances, he's got a 6.75 ERA. The 3-0 pitch to him from Drake is high for ball 4. So it'll be a 2-out walk issued to Gurriel. Matchup you're not going to want to miss here on WHBC. As Springer rung up there to end the inning. They get a walk, but that's it. Bottom of the 8th coming up next. Left. The first pitch he sees is grounded and picked up by the shortstop Correa to retire him. It's now 2-2, tied through 8. The 1-2 to Stubbs, and it's put into play. It's going to get down for a base hit. Gets down to the wall, and it's going to be a 2-out double for the catcher Stubbs. Sacrifice fly. The 0-2 pitch, and it's put into play. Charged by the shortstop Adames. He'll throw to first, and it's in time. She retired Brantley, so Drake ends up getting out of it. Tied at 2, the Rays will have a chance to walk things off in the 9th. Before they go back to the top, the 1-2 to Wendell. And it'll be a base hit. Gets into the gap on the right side of the infield. And now Wendell, his second hit of the day, has a leadoff single. That's the last thing you want is a double play, a weak ground ball. That would most likely end the threat. The 1-2 to Adames. And it is. It'll be right there. Altuve steps on the second base bag and the throw to first. To retire Adames. We just talked about it. That's why you don't want a weak grounder. Martinez. The first pitch to him. And that one is absolutely lined off the bat. The left fielder, Brantley's going to go back to the track and make a running catch. Martinez made that one look exciting, but it's just a fly out to left. We're headed to extras when we come back. Rays making pitching changes. Peter Fairbanks now on 4 appearances. A 0 ERA. Still has yet to give up a run. He's the 5th pitcher to come into the game for the Rays. Up the 0-2 is in there for strike 3. He gets Bregman in just 3 pitches. A great start for him. And now there's one gone in the 10th. He looks razor sharp here. As that one is right to the shortstop Adames, lined right to him for out number 2. Only if Alvarez can reach base. The 3-1 pitch here, and it's inside for ball 4. So a 2-out walk issued to Yordan Alvarez. Reached base once, only on a walk. And he flies that first pitch up. It'll be the left fielder Renfroe underneath of it. So that will retire the side. Peter Fairbanks issues a 2-out walk, but that's going to be it. Bottom of the 10th, it's tied at 2. The 1-0 count here to Perez. And that one is going to get down for a base hit. It gets down in the gap in right center. Now the catcher has a leadoff single as the Rays go back to the top of their lineup. First hit of the day for Perez. The 1-2. And they're going to ring him up. Meadows goes down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now there's 1 out here in the 10th. They pitch here to Lau. And it's going to hit him. The hit by pitch of Brandon Lau, and the Rays now have Michael Perez in scoring position with 1 out. And the payoff is outside for ball 4. Choi works a walk, and now the Rays, with the bases loaded, have the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. The 1-2 to Renfroe, and it's in there for strike 3. Surprising to see Renfroe take a strike in a spot like that, but he does. The Astros put their closer in. It's Roberto Osuna in 3 appearances. He's 1 for 2 in save opportunities with a 3 ERA. Of course, a non-save situation. Maybe a potential 1-batter appearance. The 1-2 to Kiermaier. And it's grounded, picked up, and no. And it's going to get through for a base hit. The Rays walk it off in the 10th. A slow dribbler by Kiermaier gets through the entire infield. Perez scores from 3rd. The Rays win by a score of 3-2 in 10. Walk it off against the Astros closer Osuna. They improved to 8-9. They're now just a game under 500. Roberto Osuna will get the loss. Peter Fairbanks will get the win. Kiermaier with the walk-off hit. He drove in all 3 of the Rays' runs today. He's the hero.